What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, May 18th, 2016, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Paramount Pictures has officially titled their fifth installment in the long-running Transformers series The Last Night. The studio made the announcement on Instagram Monday alongside a new video featuring main robot in disguise Optimus Prime. Paramount captioned the clip, calling all #Autobots, Optimus Prime is ready for battle, are you? #Transformers, which features a close-up of Prime's face before it fades away to reveal the new logo featuring a sword inserted into the middle. Production begins on the action-adventure sequel in June. The Last Night will bring back series director Michael Bay, in which he claims to be his last Transformers film, and Age of Extinction star Mark Wahlberg. In February, Paramount announced the dates for the new batch of Transformer films, starting with The Last Night, arriving in theaters June 23, 2017, Transformers 6 following with the June 8, 2018 opening, and Transformers 7 coming June 28, 2019. Shane Black, director and co-writer of Iron Man 3, says he had to change his film's female villain role to male because Marvel wanted to increase toy sales. Black, whose latest film, The Nice Guys, opened this weekend, told Up Rocks that someone in the Marvel corporate structure sent him a blunt memo forcing him to change the villain to a male because toys for female characters didn't sell very well. Black said, all I'll say is this, on the record, there was an early draft of Iron Man 3 where we had a female character who was the villain in the draft. We had finished the script and we were given a no-holds-barred memo saying that cannot stand, and we changed our minds because after consulting, we decided that toy won't sell as well as if it was a female. Black did not mention names, but said it was not Marvel Studio President Kevin Feige. Black said, so we had to change the entire script because of toy making. That's Marvel's corporate. Black's intention was to lead the audience into believing the villain was a man, only to reveal true identity later on. Black said, I like the idea, like Remington Steele, you think it's the man, but at the end the woman has been running the whole show. They just said no way. They never told me who made the decision. We just got that memo one day and it was about toy sales. That's all I know. It is the second time in a year Disney has had to face criticism about gender over movie merchandising. There was an outcry from fans over the Star Wars themed Monopoly game being made without the lead and female character of Rey. She was also unrepresented in figurine packs. Disney declined to comment. Some news from Cannes. Kristen Stewart's film Personal Shopper was met with mixed reviews in Cannes. The movie, which starred the 26-year-old actress as an assistant and second medium, received a chorus of boos at its press screening Monday at the 2016 Cannes Film Festival. It premiered Tuesday evening. Stewart and director Olivier Assayas discussed the movie in reaction to the film at a press conference Tuesday morning. One reporter suggested the negative response was due to the drama's ambiguous ending. Assayas said, it happens every once in a while where people just don't get the ending. To me, the ending is kind of pretty clear. When you come to cons, you're prepared for anything, really. You just go with the flow. Personal Shopper follows Stewart's character, Maureen, as she assists a famous model and grieves for her dead twin. The actress admitted she enjoyed playing someone who is encumbered by the trappings of fame. The Twilight Star told reporters it was fun to play somebody who was so capable. Sometimes I do feel a little bit like I have my limbs cut off. That's not to say that fame is a bad feeling, but it's surreal. Stewart and Assayas previously collaborated on the 2014 movie Clouds of Sils Maria. The actress also stars in Woody Allen's new film Cafe Society, which opened the film's festival on May 11th. Netflix says it has acquired the worldwide rights to the action thriller Wheeled Man, starring and produced by Frank Grillo. Principal photography is to begin in the fall, with Jeremy Rush directing from a screenplay he wrote. The film casts Grillo as a titular getaway driver from a bank robbery gone awry. Joan Carnahan is producing the film alongside the Solution Entertainment Group's Miles Nestor, J. Todd Harris, Chadi Metar, and Scott Silver are producing. Robert Roy, Netflix's vice president of global films, said in a statement Tuesday, we're looking forward to working with this stellar team to bring this action-packed film to our new members around the world. Carnahan said, Netflix is literally reinventing the games in terms of distribution and the sheer number of subscribers they reach and the number of viewers that will ultimately see Wheelman is really exciting to me. I couldn't be happier in terms of a creative partner. Ted Sarandis and his teams are incomparable. Best known globally as the star of the Purge film franchise, Grillo was most recently seen in Marvel's Captain America Civil War. His other credits include The Grey, Warrior, Zero Dark 30, End of Watch, Disconnect, Collision, Homefront, Breakout Kings, The Gates, The Kill Point, Prison Break, and The Shield. The series finale of House of Lies was shot in Cuba and will air on June 13th, Showtime announced Tuesday, starring Don Cheadle, Kristen Bell, Ben Schwartz, Josh Lawson, Donis Leonard Jr., and Glenn Turman. The comedy is wrapping up after 5 seasons. Filmed entirely on location and directed by series creator and executive producer Matthew Carnahan, the final episode, named No Es Fácil, will mark the first time an American scripted series was shot on the island since restoration of diplomatic relations. Showtime Network's president and chief executive Jim Nevins said in a statement, House of Lies is a comedy that has frequently been ahead of the curve. Over the course of its 5 seasons, it has tackled such hot-button topics as gender identity, wealthy inequality, white privilege, police brutality, interracial relationships, and code-switching with honesty and a bit of sense of humor. Matthew Carnahan and Don Cheadle have been dream partners and impeccable leaders. The core cast of Don, Kristen, Ben, and Josh are one of the best comedy teams on television. They have brought the series to an incredibly satisfying conclusion with this historic final episode shot in Cuba. Carnahan added, creating and running House of Lies has been a true dream gig, a creative apotheosis. Working with the remarkable team of Jessica Beresky, David Walpert, and I were allowed to put together, along with the incredible cast and crew coming to work every day with it was a joy. Getting to work with heroes like Don Cheadle, Kristen Bell, and Glenn Turman, breaking out amazing performances like Don Olivier, and the shockingly funny Josh Lawson, seeing Ben Schwartz, already so well known as a comedic actor, doing a deep dive into really complex work, watching great actors like Matt Damon be willing to skewer versions of themselves, and then going out on the high note that is shooting in Cuba. These are all the kind of reasons I got into this business in the first place. AMC says it has greenlit a 6-part documentary series called Heroes and Villains, The History of Comic Books. To be executive produced by Robert Kirkman and David Alpert, the hour-long show is slated to premiere in 2017. Joel Stillerman, the president of programming for AMC and Sundance TV, said in a statement Tuesday, "We're incredibly excited to continue our partnership with Robert, David, and Skybound. Beyond The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead, they're prolific producers and publishers who have had an amazing knowledge of comic book history and genre storytelling. We believe going deep into the history behind some of the greatest comic books will be of great interest for this audience." At Kirkman, the chief executive officer of Skybound Entertainment, said, "At the end of the day, I'm a comic book fan first and foremost. I'm a lover of the medium and the stories it enables people to tell. I'm excited to partner with AMC once again to bring the stories of some of the most influential people in comics to a television audience." The first 5 minutes of AMC's highly promoted news show Preacher was viewable on Snapchat Monday evening, marking the first time an extended TV clip has been shown on the popular messaging app. Snapchat will show the clip exclusively for 24 hours before it will be made available to other various platforms as part of AMC's advertising campaign. The clip will air on the popular app for a week leading up to the show's premiere on Sunday. The exclusive deal with Snapchat helps get AMC's dark comedy seen by the key demographics of millennials, as well as open the doors to other promotional deals for the app. The 5-minute video clip can be found on Snapchat's Discover section. Other third-party publishers like BuzzFeed, Daily Mail, and National Geographic regularly post their content on the app. Linda Shupak, the executive vice president of marketing for AMC, told the New York Times, "Our hope is to turn our fans into evangelists by getting Preacher to them ahead of the premiere." The show is based on the controversial comic book, follows a preacher played by Dominic Cooper battling the evil within himself as he searches for God with the help of his ex-girlfriend and a vampire. Produced partly by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, the show premieres at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, May 22nd. The History Channel says its new docuseries Ozzy and Jack's World Detour will debut July 27th. The non-scripted show stars heavy metal icon Ozzy Osbourne and his son Jack. The channel says in a press release Tuesday, self-proclaimed history nerds hit the road in a father-son journey that they waited years to take. It also adds as a synopsis, there will be no roadies, no tour buses, and no boundaries. There's a bucket list of iconic and historic significant spots that include Mount Rushmore and Stonehenge, the Alamo, Roswell, the Jamestown Settlement, and Sun Studios, and a hit list of some of the fascinating sites and people that they've read about. From a Cold War era missile solo to Bletchley Park, from gold miner Rattlesnake Randy's Stream of Dreams to vintage tank collectors Alan Cord's private museum of working war machines, Ozzy and Jack get their eyes and hands on history. News of the show arrives on the heels of Ozzy's recent estrangement from wife Sharon, his wife of 33 years. Although the two were seen together in public last week, they have reportedly split up. Jack is one of Ozzy and Sharon's 3 kids. He is a reality television personality who's battling multiple sclerosis, as the father of 2 young children. Another El Chapo-based series is in the works following history's announcement of #Cartel, and this time it's coming from a partnership between powerhouses Netflix and Univision. El Chapo, the drama series, will display the life story of infamous Mexican drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. Set for opening worldwide exclusively on Netflix in 2017, it will first air on Univision's Un Mas, according to a Hollywood Reporter. Randy Falco, the Univision's communications CEO, says El Chapo is a great example of how Univision continues to innovate and evolve with premium storytelling formats. The IP we're developed for more than 50 years of award-winning news and investigations gives us unique and innovative ways to tell stories in a way no other network can. He also added, we are pleased to deliver this groundbreaking series to audiences in the U.S. and around the world. Earlier this month, the History Channel announced it would air its own scripted series about the recently recaptured Guzman titled #Cartel from Narcos co-creator Chris Brancanto. That series will follow the Kingpin's rise to power as well as his friendly connections with celebrities and others in the entertainment and music industries. The series is still in the works, is becoming ongoing, but it will potentially be produced by ABC, Variety reported. The channel is also running a documentary this week on a notorious drug trafficker entitled The Rise and Fall of El Chapo. Fox released the first Prison Break revival trailer on Monday. The preview sees Lincoln Burrows, played by Dominic Purcell, discover Michael Schofield, played by Wentworth Miller, is alive but in prison and plan a final escape with his half-brother. Sarah Wayne Callis also appears as Michael's wife, Sarah Tancredi. Amore Nolasco returns as Fernando Serki, with Robert Knepler as Theodore Teabag Bagwell, Brockman Dunbar as Benjamin James C-Note Franklin, and Paul Alstein as Paul Kellerman. Prison Break creator Paul Shearing will serve as showrunner. Season 5 will air a 9-episode limited event slated to premiere in early 2017. The series originally had a 4-season run from 2005 to 2009 and was followed by the television movie Prison Break: The Final Break. Michael Schofield appears to die in the final break, and is unknown if the revival will address the character's brain tumor. Fox Television Group Chairman Gary Newman previously told reporters Shearing came up with a great twist to explain Michael Liveling. The Exorcist released a creepy first trailer starring Gina Davis on Monday. The 60-year-old actress plays Angela Rance, a mother who enlists a young priest, Father Thomas, played by Alfonso Herrera, to fight a demon possessing her daughter Catherine, played by Brianna Howley. Angela calls upon the priest after Catherine's behavior begins to change and strange occurrences start happening in her home. Father Thomas must ask the older Father Marcus, played by Ben Daniels, for help in combating the evil. The Exorcist is based on the William Peter Blatty novel of the same name, which was previously adapted into a 1973 movie starring Ellen Burstyn, Max von Sydow, and Jason Miller. The series is being described as a propulsive, serialized psychological thriller. Fox ordered The Exorcist and the Lethal Weapon television adaptation series this week. The Exorcist will co-star Hannah Kosolka, Brianna Howley, and Kirk Yiggen-Wan and premiere this fall. Riggs and Murtaugh are back in Fox's first trailer for their upcoming television series reboot of the classic body cop actioner Lethal Weapon. The clip released Monday featured the unhinged and daring Martin Riggs, played by Clayne Crawford, meeting the normally stable, trying to take it easy Roger Murtaugh, played by Damon Wayans, for the first time during a failed bank heist that ends in an explosion. As the two partners get to know each other better, the duo form an unbreakable partnership as they fight crime in modern-day Los Angeles. The show's official synopsis reads, from the moment the brash and impulsive Martin Riggs meets prudent, by-the-book Roger Murtaugh, it seems as if the partnership is doomed. But after their first case together, both realize this arrangement might just work out after all, if only Riggs doesn't get them killed first. Riggs and Murtaugh were originally brought to life by Mel Gibson and Danny Glover in a 1987 box office hit Lethal Weapon that spawned 3 additional sequels. Longtime Access Hollywood host Billy Bush will be moving from the entertainment program to join Today, starting at the 9 a.m. hour. According to the Los Angeles Times, the news was announced Tuesday through an email staffers from Senior Vice President and Executive in charge of Today, Noah Oppenheim. The change comes as Today co-host Natalie Morales was announced as moving to Los Angeles to host Access Hollywood following Bush's exit. Oppenheim wrote, Billy has been a part of the Today extended family